Only 0.22% of gamers unlock this. You're one of them. That's right. That's right. I am approaching gaming destiny. I am one achievement away from 100%ing this game. An achievement that only the mightiest of gamers have been able to achieve. I'm talking about this fucker right here. There can only be one. A diamond achievement. Worth 75 gamer score. Achieve ultimate victory in blitz battles. And if you don't already know what that is, well, you're one of the lucky ones. Honestly, this shit sucks ass. Blitz battles in UFC 4 are like towers from Mortal Kombat, but against people online. You achieve ultimate victory by winning 6 matches in a row. And they have these modes that are usually pretty dog shit. For example, like Taekwondo, where you can only use kicks. Okay. And these game modes will be set on like 16 hours plus clocks. So you'll either suck it up and throw your feet around or chuck your console out the window. Both feel the same on the inside. But I am here for fucking glory, bitch. And if it takes me my whole life, well then goddammit, I'm gonna do it till I die. Or at least till my piano lesson. So let's get this fucking show on the road. Side note, to enhance my gaming abilities, I've decided to do some post-commentary so I can concentrate on Fat Vic Roy's. I'm sure you can understand. First on the docket is boxing. 1 round of stand and bang. No, that is not sexual, it just means that we can only punch. Alright, so don't get any weird ideas. If there's only punching, then why not go with the greatest puncher alive? Tyson Fury. He might be cheesy, but I don't care, do you? First match is against Poncho 102709. Seems real fierce. You know, my favorite part of boxing is when they throw elbows. Hands down, my favorite part of boxing. So yeah, this dude just kept throwing elbows over and over in hopes of, getting lucky, I guess. I was able to kind of just beat this dude up. Poncho couldn't handle the fists of fury. Second round, we're facing a guy using Stipe. If that doesn't make you clench your butt cheeks, I don't know what will. And you know what? I think my butt cheeks were a little too clenched on this one because I lost. On to attempt number 2. For the second attempt, I decided to go with the shoey guy himself. Bam Bam Tooie Visors. Bam Bam. And this proved to be a huge fucking mistake because I lost to some guy from the goddamn Paleolithic era. What the fuck? For this attempt, I decided to call on an old friend. My created fighter, Johnny Fingers. He's got dick fingers and ball palms, ladies and germs. Ball palms. This first round, this guy is using Isaac Frost. You know, from Fight Night Champion. Yeah, it's just not a good look. I'm not too worried because Johnny Fingers has the skills to pay the bills. That was really bad, sorry. Me and Frosted Tips here were just throwing a shit ton. Here, I wobble his shit. And then he wobbles my shit. But adversity was overcame and we buckled this fucker's knees. He became desperate, which reads since I just tied his tubes. However, this leaves him quite vulnerable. And not like this changes anything, but he quit. Second round is against this doofus. There's just no way that helmet is fair. So I hit him with the ha-ha-he. And he hits me with the hoo. I'm pretty sure he just cursed me. Glove touch? Oh yeah, look at me. Ow. Time to hit him with the knee buckler. Another victory! Oh, and he quit also. The third round is usually where you start to see a bigger jump up in competition, so that is not good news for me. Oh boy, he's using Andre Bishop, another Fight Night Champions guy. I'm not gonna lie, fellas, this guy was just better than me. I mean, he's got the body punch of 1,000 suns. Hadouken! Fuck you for that. This guy knew how to actually move like a boxer, it seems, so I hate him for that. Back to being basement dwellers once again. Ran it back with Johnny Fingers, and I sincerely fumbled the bag in this one. I'm pissed about it. I don't even want to show it. This time I decided to go with a more logical choice in Junior Dos Santos, because he's got lightning in his palms. Our first matchup is against Jackass Fan 35, and he's beaten me before. Time for some revenge. First I let him know this was my house, and he banged his chest. Game on, fucker. And within seconds, I rocked this baby. He did rock my tubes here a little bit. Oh god, they don't call me Mr. Bounce Back for nothing. Actually, they don't call me that at all, but they should. This dude didn't see what was coming next because, oh my god! Jesus! Save this man, Jesus! Suck on that one, Jackass Fan 35. My next opponent used the Ream. Alistair Overeem. Miss you, Alistair Overeem. Hope all is well with you. He points to the sky, and I point to the ground. And the battle begins. Overeem comes back and lands a couple of punchies and sits me down. After that bullshit, this fight became extremely intense.
Ow. Ow.
Don't worry, I had it under control. Dubby. A little funny side note, while I was playing this, I had the Warriors vs. Suns game up on the side, and it was their halftime show, and there was this woman doing some fucking insane limbo. I mean, look at this cheese. Suffice to say, this inspired me. A whole lot. Salted Walter, you fucking son of a bitch. The Predator. I'll shut up once I beat this whole thing. Fire! Sorry, bus. New milestone achieved. Round 4. You know what I said about how round 3 is a significant jump up in competition from round 2? Well, round 3 compared to round 4 is a whole different ball game. Round 4 is what I like to call cheesing hours, where all the sweaty, cheesy kids roam in search of satisfying their cheesy needs. Sadly, cheesing hours got the best of me. And then I decided to take a little break each, cause I damn near cut my wiener off after this fight. Some hours later, I got back on to see that the mode had changed to KO mode, which is just normal fighting, but it's like Mortal Kombat again, but it's because of the health bars. And it's because it's best of 3. So yeah, into the pits of hell I go. Oh, look at this guy, using Bruce Buffer. It's time to smack that ass. Oh man, after that, Bruce was out of here. And this next round was against Alex Pereira, and if you're playing in this weight class, Alex Pereira is one of 3 fighters you will see about 99% of the time. You're always facing one of these 3 fighters: Alex Pereira, Anderson Silva, and Style Bendycock. It's actually fucking ridiculous. I'm going to keep a counter of how many times I've faced these guys. And I'm just going to say this now. Choose someone else. You goddamn normies. Oh man. Oh man. I'm so sorry. This next one is against Vitor Belfort. Surprisingly, not one of the main 3 squeezes, but I assure you, this run was an anomaly. He got me in the first round, and I got him in the second round, and then it all came down to this.
Trying to double up on that jab.
This shit's just tough on my bones. I decided to run it back with Michael Bisping because, you know, my VVs hit like Bisping.
VVs hit like Bisping.
My first fight was against a guy using Nicky Sticky Diaz. Another guy that I hope is doing alright. And again, not one of the normie picks. I'm starting to feel like what I just said about all that isn't true. With that said, you're going down, old hag. And that's how it's done. Oh, see? There's one of the 3. Told you everyone uses them. He does the wind-up into the cartwheel surprise, and I point to the sky. May the battle commence. So one of my real gripes with those 3 normie characters I mentioned is that they can seemingly throw forever and suffer little to no consequence. Like, he's throwing so much here and I can't even throw back. He can do just this bullshit over and over. But there was nothing to fear because when it came down to it, he was the nail and I was the hammer. Yeah, feel free to leave whenever. That was real bad. He's not looking too good. In this third round, I'm facing a guy using Bobby Knucklers. And he beat me. I don't know, man. This time I decided to try out Paulo Costa to see if he could bring me some of that secret juice. If you know, you know. In this first round, my opponent decided to use Cum Shot Chimichanga. Oh god, look at his left ear. It looks like it sucks in its prey or some shit. Jesus Christ. He pointed to the sky, and so did I. Time to die. Yep, sorry I finished him off with a leg kick there, but I honestly really don't give a fuck. And in the second round, I kind of just beat his ass and then finished him off by kneeing him right in the nuts. My second opponent on this run used Luke Cuckold. And let me tell you something, folks, I'd cuck for that man any day of the week. Wouldn't you? Yeah, this fight was pretty close because of this jumping, spinning bullshit he kept doing.
Falcon kick! Falcon kick! Falcon kick!
But I mean, look at this good cheese. And that's what I like to call good bullshit. This second round came down to the wire peach. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Oh, there's the Silvmeister. I think I'm onto something, guys. This was kind of cake. I cleaned him up in 2 rounds, and it was on to the next one. Only 3 more wins to go, and who am I fighting? A guy named 47, and he looks like that. So, you gotta understand, I'm not feeling too good at this point. Oh, and look at this shit he does. Fucking brutal. I got him in the first round, and he got me in the second. And it all came down to when we both had a mere pube of health. And here's my live reaction to that. No! Fuck this guy. Digging my grave. Fuck you. This was no doubt a heartbreaking loss, but I kept trying. Attempt number 9, I beat this guy, but then I had to leave, and this game doesn't save your progress, so I had to start a new run, which is kind of stupid. On attempt number 10, I lost in the 4th round to an Alex P user. Attempt number 11, I used Anthony Smith for some reason, possibly to try and channel that lion heart he's got, but it was no match for Style Bendy. On attempt number 12, I tried using Anderson Silva on a if you can't beat them, join them type deal, and I lost to a Style Bendy once again. Woohoo! On this attempt, I went back to using Paolo, and I once again lost to a Style Bendy. However, I was able to go out on my own terms.
Now 29 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. The accuracy rate is 50%.
After this attempt, I decided to get off and try another day. And we're back to boxing again, but it's the KO mode, which is pretty cool. But ew, women's division, ew, gross! I'm just kidding. This time around, I decided to use old Thuggy Rose. And it may have been the best decision of my life. Here we are, tied up in round 4 of the tourney, and it's all come down to this. So fucking close. So on this attempt, I made some sort of a fatal error. I forgot to hit the record button until I won the 4th fight. Like, of course, the first time I win that 4th fight, I wasn't recording. But, no fear. We managed to salvage the rest, and the rest is history. Would you believe me if I told you I fought 5 straight Joannas? Well, probably not, right? In this fight, I won 2-0. And now, I am staring at potential glory. Will this be the last time I ever play this game mode? Well, if I win, that's a resounding yes. Here are some of my live thoughts before hopping into this fight. Now I'm seriously upset that I wasn't recording the other fights, but it's okay. You have to forgive me this one time. I just have to stay confident here, fellas. I am pooping my pants. Pants full of poop. I'm ready. And in this one, we're up against Zhang Weili. And I know I said my pants were full of poop earlier. They were definitely full of poop when I saw I was facing her, so fuck. Like, bro, my heart was pounding here so hard. I haven't felt this much adrenaline since my last piano recital. Round 1 W, and all I have to do is win one more. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I did it. I fucking did it. Oh my god. My heart is beating so fast right now. Holy teats. Dude, I gotta take a fucking picture of this cheese. Yes. 100%, motherfucker! Only 0.22% of gamers unlock this. You're one of them. That's right. That's right. Well, if you made it this far into the video, then you have just witnessed history, baby. No, but seriously, I really appreciate you watching. And if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and check out this channel I made with my good pal. I recommend watching the A Grim Way Out series we got going on. It's good bullshit. Until next time, fellers, have a good day.